Okay, I am making this video because I want to interrupt, disrupt, upset some of you. Some of you I want to unfollow me, please, because I don't want you to get the wrong impression that I'm in the same category that you are. I am not. There's no one like me on this planet ever. Not today, not in the past, not in the future. There's only one me, only one like me, only one who comes with this set of gifts that I have. Only one. There's no other one, right? And I hope you understand that for yourself. People resonate with me and they immediately think I believe the same way they believe and things of that nature. We do not believe the same way. And I can tell you that because I believe, based on my consciousness of the access to the DNA that is locked within me. I do not ascribe to a lot of different titles that people associate with me with. They've given me a lot of titles over the years. None of those titles really resonate because they are limiting. The closest thing for me is shaman, which I come from a line of shamans, and the shamanism actually involves a lot of other things, including root work. And I'm not just talking about root work in the sense of cutting off a chicken foot. I'm talking about root work and getting to the root of cause of situations and problems, and root work and using herbs and nature and things like that for a lot of different reasons, including protection, lots of different things. I have a lot of degrees. I have a lot of certifications. I have a lot of stuff, a lot of knowledge. But I don't fit into what you think, right? As far as if you want to give me these titles of Christian, all these titles, they don't line up with who I am internally, because I have knowledge that I've obtained that doesn't allow all these things to fit me completely. Because when some people hear those terms, they think that I would be for certain things or against certain things. So I don't associate those terms with myself. And I'm not, I am in this world, not of this world. And I understand that there's not one group of people or one type of people for any reason, creed, race, sexual orientation, that I should be against. Now, I am Native American. That's in my heritage. Thankfully, I have the evidence to prove it. So it's not up for debate. That means that I have that DNA within me that I also resonate with, and I'm very conscious of that. I am also a lot of different other ethnicities in me, and I am conscious of those. Most people are not. Most people are only conscious of what they present as a physical sense. I am very connected to my spiritual team, my spiritual world, that I'm extremely connected to that. Therefore, I operate out of that. My decisions are based on that, which a lot of people, they're like, that's too woo-woo for me. It's how I live my life. So I don't fit into the categories. I am a human person, which means I have all of the emotions that a human has, which means I can be nice, I can be angry. I'm not always in priestess mode, which most people would expect me to always be in priestess mode. And just because of who I am, there's a lot of people who don't do things around me because they think I would be judging them, not knowing that I understand what it's like to curse somebody out. But they see me as a priestess. And by the way, am I an ordained minister? Yes. Am I a certified spiritual guide? Yes. Do I have titles? Yes, I have a lot of titles. The title that I want you guys to go by is Dr. Freison. All the other titles, they come underneath that, right? But I have all those titles. It doesn't mean that I'm not aware of the lower vibrations that are within each individual, including myself. I have to work to be at the higher vibration. I have to do a lot of things in order to stay at the higher vibration. I have to maintain a certain life in order to be there. I say all this to say, So those of you who are coming to my page looking for solidarity and unity of thought, please don't do that, because I don't want you putting your beliefs on me, because I'm not going to put my beliefs on you. You can come to me for all these different things and not believe everything that I believe. As I told someone in Etsamon, I'm normally 10 years ahead of where everybody else is. And so since I have known him for 10 years, I have watched his evolution in his spiritual thought. And he came to me at one point with some profound thing. And I said, didn't I tell you that like in 2015? He's like, yeah, but I'm finally there. Right? So we're just at different points. Nothing wrong with being that. There's somebody who probably is 20 years ahead. There's people are at different points. There's just nothing wrong with that. But I want you guys to not immediately think that I pray the same way you pray. I use the same terms you use. I go to the same services that you go to. And I've been to so many different types of churches and different denominations. And, you know, I'm just not the same as everyone else. And I don't want you to get caught up or disappointed because you want me to be who you are. Continue to be who you are and be your individual self and go through this journey of evolution. And just don't hold yourself out to being closed-minded that someone has to believe exactly how you believe in order for them to be able to assist you. Okay? So hopefully for those of you who really wanted solidarity in someone in a particular practice of any sort, I don't care what it is, hoodoo, voodoo, Christianity, Buddhism, any different, whatever, atheist, any of it. I am not in any of those areas. Okay? I am in connection. Right? Which is, to me, different. That's where I operate. I operate in connection. Okay. So for everybody else, please leave my page. Please. Because I don't want you to add any more stress and karma to your life because you're worried about what I'm doing. You got other things to think about. Don't worry about what I'm doing.